Akwa Ibom State is marking its 33rd anniversary this week, and all looks set for the commemoration of that memorable event. However, the state has warned against public gathering of any sort, considering the surge in the COVID-19 cases recorded lately in the state. Ini Ememobong is the State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, and he joins us now to let us in on the achievements, challenges and prospects in its over 3 decades of existence, as well as what the state is doing to stem the tide of coronavirus. Well, good to have you, Commissioner.
Good afternoon. How do you do?
Great. How do you do? Let me begin by asking you about the coronavirus situation in the state. 288 cases and 8 deaths recorded so far. What is responsible for this? Is this as a result of the proactiveness of the government and the buy-in of the people, or is it a case of underreporting as we're seeing elsewhere?
No, absolutely. We are one of the best states as far as reporting is concerned. We have 2 PCR labs conducting tests as frequently as it is possible. We've gone into community level testing, and we've even gone beyond, wider than the contact tracing we're doing. So we're going to communities, like you recall the other time, we went to test students and all of that. What is responsible for the low fatality rates is the fact that long before COVID came, we had invested a lot in healthcare infrastructure. And the Lord on our side, when COVID came, we had been prepared, not for COVID, but we had been prepared for infectious diseases, which COVID seems to be, is part of that family. So the preparedness, the quality of healthcare professionals engaged by His Excellency the Governor, and from the first day, from April 1st till today, His Excellency meets every night with the COVID team to review. So he's personally involved in it. So everyone knows that they must give a report in the evening. And for 3 times we've done testing and came out all negative. So when you know as a commissioner that you would have to give reports, so the person who is in charge of the isolation center, the newly built isolation center, the commissioner for health, and the secretary of government is the head of that team, but you report to His Excellency the Governor. So he monitors it, takes personal care. So for every of those 8 deaths, people had to explain how those people died and why.
Yeah, that's accountability and responsibility. Interesting. You are 33. When I say you, I don't mean Ini's 33. Of course not. I'm talking about Akwa Ibom as a state is 33 at the same time that Nigeria is 60. Walk us through the journey to where Akwa Ibom is today, and what it's been like since COVID-19, and how, of course, you are going to celebrate this 3 decades plus 3. I hear there will be no public gathering.
Yeah, there won't be any public gathering except for the commissioning, and for the commissioning of first the Council of Chiefs complex, which is beautifully executed, stands on the road to the government house. That will be done strictly on invitation. So the COVID protocol will be kept to the latter. Roads are being commissioned along are not in Uyo. These roads are not in Uyo. So we're also having a lot of the projects His Excellencies have done, and so we're going there, and we're going with very, very few people. So what we are going to do is that at 33, we really expected, if COVID did not interject, we really expected that it would be a very large celebration, because 33 years after state creation, when this state was created in 1987, people were very jubilant and were created out of old Cross River State. And from then till now, even Uyo, the capital city, which was merely a municipal council then, has grown, and the development is humongous. We've seen the hand of the Lord here with us in the past 3 years. Every leader that has led this state has been God sent for us. So through the military administrators, we celebrate them up until those who were elected and to His Excellency the current governor. And this is the point at which our state, previously known as a civil service state, has become an industrialized state. Industries happening everywhere, and people can now apply to other places other than the civil service. So it's a period for joy, jubilation, and celebration for us. But this period, because of COVID, we're unable to gather the way we gather. You know that we have a 33,000 capacity stadium where we usually hold events there. Trust me, it would have been filled to capacity. But a responsible government led by His Excellency the Governor, he said, look, we can postpone the celebrations. We can celebrate in our hearts. We can begin to celebrate the things the Lord has done for us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Akwa Ibom State, Ini Ememobong.